So, do you really think it's important for players to actually play with their friends or really focus like how Jordan and Kobe were, where you're saying like, yo, I don't care that you're my friend. I'm going to be your friend later on. Isaiah Thomas and actually Magic Johnson were truly good friends, but they weren't friends when they played against each other. And they didn't really socialize that much until after the seasons ended.
I still really respect that. Because I'm coming from the NFL world. I'm a big football head. I'm more that than this. The NFL is too damn friendly.
You mean the NBA is too damn friendly?
No, I'm
he's saying the NFL is,
the NFL. That's
so is the NBA.
NFL.
Yeah, I was gonna say both of them are the
No, but
same.
I'm saying I feel like it started in the NFL. That's what shocked me first. I was like, why do you be friends with them afterwards?
Yeah.
You know
I think it's worse in the NBA than the NFL.
But maybe now.
Because think about this
of
now.
LeBron
Because of
and all,
Bron. Yeah, Bron messed that up.
Yeah, he started a little trend.
And when Bron retires, how do you know, like, we're not going to disclose our age, but we're older than most of the NBA players, minus like KD and all
Shit,
of that.
we are.
But when you think about it now, when the next wave, which is like Tatum, Brown, even Simmons, and his emotionalness, do you think that NBA is going to change once Bron leaves, or do you think it's going to be continuing, hey, I want to play with my friend at all costs? Because I feel like most of these players are all about friends, but they're also becoming more selfish about making sure they're getting their money at all costs and making sure, hey, if this person got to go, it is what it is. I'll just get another friend of mine to play.
Yeah, that's how it is, though.
But why does it have to be a friend?
Because they just want to be with somebody they're cool with all the time. And then at the same point in time, that doesn't really gel all the way.
Yeah.
It doesn't really work. Even though you play with them, it's like, hey, you don't need somebody that's your friend all the time. Like, you just need someone that you can work with.
I respect the whole thing where, okay, me and this person aren't the best of friends, and maybe we don't like each other, but...
He hoop?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Bruh,
this is
though.
the best thing for our team. And, you know, JT's over there...
In Sacramento.
In Sacramento.
Why you gotta be in Sacramento?
He's going over there.
He's in Vancouver. You know what I'm saying?
Time out for all y'all who don't know. Vancouver had a squad.
Better uniforms too.
Mike Miller? Who
Miller
else was on
uniform.
there?
Stromile Swift.
Yeah.
Somebody was
Greg Anthony was was the point guard there.
Damn, really?
Yeah. Expansion draft.
I did not know that.
They took Greg Anthony.
Dang.
Statman.
That's
yeah, that's
way. I didn't even know Anthony was there.
This is them with the teal jerseys, yo. Go back and look at that. But since this guy's in Vancouver, you know, let's say right after the season, but before you shut everything down socially again to go into soldier mode to go back with the team, we might get our families together or whatever. But what's wrong with me going at your head on some competition?
I think we come from an era where people were like, and we all played sports in high school. We came from an era where, like, even in our sports, we were cool with them, but we were cool later on. Like, we all...
Yeah, you had the respect.
Yeah. Like, we was like, good to see you, but like, yo, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Exactly.
But here nowadays, I think you know what messed it up is when AAU circus were trying to get everybody, the top player, to play with each other, and they became friends. Like, perfect example, KD. D Rose didn't do that, but KD did with Beasley. Remember, him, Beasley, and Bill Walker were all friends. Mm-hmm. But that didn't really happen before all of that. Everyone was like, yo, I'm this great person in this AAU program. I'm great down south. I'm great in the West. I'm great in the East.
We'll meet up.
Yeah, like I see you, but that was it. Like, I didn't even know, and none of y'all probably know this, Kendrick Perkins was cool with Bron back in the day, like when they were in high school. Like,
really?
He did an interview, he was like, yo, when we were all McDonald All-Americans, he was like, yo, I knew Bron back then, even before I got into the league. Like, I knew Bron, we would see each other in the circuits. But when you think about it, like, yeah, they played together, but they weren't like that friendly, like how...
Yeah. Bron had his squad.
Yeah,
right?
he had his
my
squad.
boys.
Like,
Like,
but this era is like, yo, I want to play with X and Y no matter what. And, yo, you're messing up your bag. You're also messing up your opportunity to develop, because just because you have your friend might not be that best person for you long term.
And then you're setting up this Bradley Beal situation for me to go behind your back and take your catalytic converter. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah,
Don't even do
yeah.
that. My wife and I just had to go deal with that.
Dirty, boy. You taking someone's. You get under the hood.
Yeah,
Like,
I have you wait yo, just wait in the car real quick. I'm going in the auto zone, getting my parts together. That nigga don't know what. he got another thing coming, yo.
Ain't gonna sell that.
Yo, on some Goodfellas, on some Goodfellas stuff. Remember Maury?
Crazy.
I want my money.
No, he was annoying. I'm surprised they didn't kill him right there.
If you all are our age bracket, you should know Goodfella. Classic.
I got a cousin
Watch
that I
that.
had to repeatedly admonish because he was like, well, I don't really think that's that good of a movie. I was like, it's one of the greatest movies
Of all time.
I've ever seen.
I don't
Yo,
even wanna say
when we
what
were
it
in
was.
college, one night we were in college just chilling in the dorm. We watched that at like at 3 o'clock in the morning.
It's a
Watching.
great movie, though.
Yo, we were
It's
up
a
watching it.
wonderful movie.
It's
so
needed.
And then we
so
saw-
many levels to it, son.
And then we saw a disrespectful, ignorant movie where Kyle almost said he was gonna write to BET.
Oh yeah, BET had them movies.
It was called Hood Rat.
Oh yeah,
Ice-T was in it.
it was like
Ice-T.
yeah, he was a
boy.
pimp.
It was
Remember-
Law and Order, and this man
No,
was.
it was before Law
Yo,
and
it
Order.
was like Willard. Remember that movie Willard with the
Yeah.
rat man?
Yeah.
It was like that, but just BET.
It's terrible.
You know what that means, yeah. So
It's so bad, bro.
and they,
Bad entertainment television.
Yeah.
it was bad.
They movies is.
All I
trash.
remember was Ice-T saying something like
And he got eaten up by rats.
he
Yeah.
he threatened one of his girls. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna give you some sunglasses." Like, I guess that meant he was gonna give her a black eye. and
Yeah,
she would have
yeah.
to cover them with sunglasses. I was like, that's a really funny threat. To kiss him.
I'm gonna give you some sunglasses.
And the rats tore him up. He needed load management, which, by the way, our next topic.
Who, Ice-T?
Yeah, he needed some load management. He didn't understand.
He didn't know how to organize his job.
No, not
he
at
didn't know how to
all.
He
organize
must have
it
been
right with the
bored as
streets.
hell to do that
No.
movie, yo.
But